I want to get down and dirty. I mean, a lot of people that are listening may have never heard of you, right? They don't know who you are because you came on the show early on in the True Underdog episode, somewhere like episode 30. We're at like 170 now. And I want them to kind of know who you are and what really put you on the map. Because when I met you, I was in awe. I was like, dude, this is a girl that gets it. She overcomes adversity. She's hungry. She's pro-female. I've got 3 daughters. She stands on her own 2 feet and does things. She's breaking barriers. Why don't you tell the listeners out there exactly where you used to be and where you're at now?
Started at the bottom. So you and I are so cut from the same cloth. It's crazy. I feel like you're my brother from another mother, just like you. I mean, I grew up really poor. I never felt great about myself growing up, but I learned from being poor, I don't want to be poor anymore, right? So like you, I just had this intrinsic drive that nothing will stop me. Granted, I've had plenty of pitfalls along the way, but I jumped into sales right out of school and did really well in the radio business at a really young age and ended up with a publicly traded company. I was there 14 years. I was the chief revenue officer. I was named one of the most influential women in radio in fourth quarter 2017. And a couple weeks later, I was fired when the CEO I worked for 14 years became ill. He replaced himself with his daughter, and I was blown away. I mean, I literally thought I had lost everything.
When you're on top of the world, you just had some accolades. The most influential female in radio, and radio is huge. You get fired. No warning, just you're fired. What is that like? Like, what's that feeling? Because I know a lot of people out there listening are like, I've been fired before. I've been rejected before. I've been left behind before. What is that feeling?
Awful, especially when I was taking a lot of my self-worth from my paycheck, my title, my team, right? Like all these external factors kind of prop me up. And when I felt like I was wrongfully, fired, that I lost, these things were taken from me, it was devastating. I literally did not know what I was going to do. I thought I had lost everything.
And what did you do? Because this is the best part.
This is crazy. And this is so funny because my new book, Overcome Your Villains, is all about this 3-step process to overcome any adversity. And now when I sit here and I'm like intentional and remembering, this is exactly what I did. And so I'm going to share it with you in this moment when I got fired. Just like anyone, I went under a weighted blanket. I cried my eyes out. I drank a bottle of Chardonnay, not a glass. I lost my mind. Like the train was off the tracks. However, thankfully, the next day when I got up, I knew that I needed to take action. So the first thing was I was thinking, I lost everything, it's over. And I had to break that belief down to the most simplistic fact. And here is what the fact was. I didn't lose everything. I lost a paycheck. I didn't lose my expertise. I didn't lose my network. I didn't lose my personality, my unique value proposition. I didn't lose my business acumen. I lost my paycheck.